Campus Insiders exclusive. Kansas head coach Bill Self's newest Jayhawk on campus just happens to be the #1 high school recruit in the nation. Andrew Wiggins announcing that he will play basketball in Lawrence. Joining us now on the phone is Coach Self. Coach, it's Christmas in May. Where were you when you got the news, and how surprised were you?
I was pleasantly surprised, not shocked, but we haven't visited with Andrew much at all in the last couple of weeks. Maybe a one or two word text back to us when we say, "Hey, I hope you're having a good day today." Maybe a thank you, and because we knew that he was going to shut it down and not talk to anybody and just process everything. So when we woke up this morning, didn't have a feel, and then at 11 o'clock we didn't have a feel, and certainly I'm sitting in my assistant coach Townsend's office and about 11:13, and I thought the press conference was at 11:15. I didn't know if it get started on time, and then next thing you know, he gets a phone call saying congratulations, and he says, "Well, how do you know? He hadn't even done it yet." And he said, "No, he just did it." So and then our phone started blowing up right after that. So it was a great morning here. Everybody's excited, and of course the entire Jayhawk Nation is pretty pumped right now.
Coach, we know there's a lot of Kansas that they have to offer there in Lawrence, but in conversations with Wiggins and his parents, is there one thing that you think you were really able to sell him on in becoming a Jayhawk?
I think with his situation, he wanted to go to a situation where he fit, where the style fit him, where he could obviously get great exposure. I think winning is so important to him. That's a huge bit to it, but opportunity there is so important as well. And I think that this was one of those years where we could provide, all those things to him in addition to the history, the tradition, the success academically. Just all those things are important. But in this particular situation, I really think he waited just to feel it out to see how he thought he would fit with the guys returning with your recruiting class, and certainly, the relationship and the comfort level he has with the staff. And the biggest thing is he just saw a chance to be a part of what we're doing here and be showcased that way.
Recruiting expert Evan Daniels says he's heard Wiggins compared to Tracy McGrady. When you look at him on tape and you've watched him in person, whose game does the #1 recruit most resemble?
I don't know. I haven't been able to really put a finger on it. I've heard other people say LeBron, and I don't feel that. Although they do have some unbelievable similar characteristics in their athletic ability and things like that. I think Tracy could be a pretty good call in that situation. Of course, he's got to tighten up his perimeter stroke and get more consistent in that area. But hopefully, he's the point where he'll be like others. But I don't know if he'll exactly mirror anyone else. And hopefully, looking forward, there'll be people 10 years from now, asking, does he mirror Andrew Wiggins? Because I do think he has that potential to impact our game over time in a big way.
According to Scout.com, your recruiting class is going to jump up to #2 in the nation, 6 commitments total. How will you plan to use Wiggins in your system?
We're pretty proud of what we did and what we've done recruiting, and we don't think we're finished. We still would like to get one more if at all possible. So I think it could be the best recruiting class we've had since we've been here, and we've had some pretty good ones. But when you lose all 5 starters and lose probably the top 3 pick and another first rounder and that kind of stuff off a team that won 31 games, there's the appearance of a lot of rebuilding that needs to take place. And we're not going to change how we play. I don't think that's one thing we sold Andrew. We don't have to change how we play. We'll tweak to take advantage of your skill set and athletic ability and things like that. But you're going to see a team that plays man defensively. You're going to see a team that hopefully sets a ton of ball screens, makes the extra pass, and plays just as fast as we possibly can without turning it over. I mean, we'll be young and dumb early, more than likely, but I think we'll grow into it. But this will be as exciting and as athletic a team as we've had in recent memory. So I think everybody around here will be jacked about it. But the thought of the different things you can do with Andrew, from posting to getting him shots off the catch, to isolating the side, to throwing the ball up. I think there's a lot of things that we're real excited about doing with him.
All right, Coach Bill Self, if a ticket in Kansas wasn't hard enough to get already, I think some more calls to the ticket office now. Thanks very much and best of luck.
Thanks, Ray.
For more on Wiggins, including analysis from our insider Josh Klingler and our hoops recruiting expert Evan Daniels, check out the videos now on CampusInsiders.com.